Alexa, ask Winter Wonderland for a Christmas story.
Ho, ho, ho. So you want to hear a Christmas story, do you? Me too.
How about I tell the one about the time an elf wouldn't stop eating in the workshop?
Oh, brilliant.
As you well know, the weeks leading up to Christmas Eve get very busy in Santa's workshop. The elves rush around putting extra stuffing in teddy bears, polishing the horns on ceramic unicorns, making sure the squishies are squashable enough, and testing the battery life in all the electronic devices. It's a very busy time of year. There was one little elf, whose name was Plinkerton, who was always eating as he worked. The head elf had told him time and time again that he shouldn't eat on the factory floor. Meals were to be taken in the staff canteen. But Plinkerton never listened to his supervisor and always snuck a snack away to his workstation to nibble as he worked. The elves worked to a very tight schedule. They have to get all the toys ready for Santa's delivery on Christmas Eve. Nothing can go wrong. On the last day before the Christmas break, Pinkerton was working on his very last job of the year. He was putting fluffy, cuddly kitten toys into their boxes. These kittens were adorable. Big green eyes, cute pink noses and super soft, bright white fur. Pinkerton glanced at the clock. Only half an hour to go and these were the last toys to box up. He looked over to his open bag and saw a large, uneaten blueberry muffin. It looked delicious. He couldn't resist it. He had time to gobble this down and still get the kittens packed. The muffin was indeed delicious. Plinkerton licked his lips and washed away the last muffin crumbs with a mug of peppermint soda. Then back to work, putting the kittens in the boxes. It wasn't long before he'd finished. All the kitten toys were boxed, stacked and ready to go. Plinkerton was just putting on his little, green elf coat, getting ready to go, when his supervisor tapped him on the back. The supervisor's face was bright red. He looked furious. "What have you done to these kittens?" he spluttered angrily. "They're supposed to be white, not spotty." Plinkerton looked at the kittens. They were spotty. They were covered in bright blue spots. He looked at his fingers. They were covered in juice from the blueberries from his muffin and he'd got it all over the kittens. They were ruined. "You are going to be in a lot of trouble when Santa sees these," cried the supervisor. But Santa had seen them. He was standing behind the supervisor looking at a spotty kitten and rubbing his beard. "I don't know," admitted Santa. "I like them and I'm sure the children will too. Spotty things are very much on trend this year. Well done, Plinkerton." Plinkerton sighed in relief. He hadn't ruined Christmas after all, and to celebrate he popped into the canteen and ate the biggest bowl of cinnamon custard he could lay his tiny elf hands on.